Okay, this is Horses in the Sky Part 2. We are in Posile at the Artist's Shack. You can get this at the start of Act 2. When you first come downstairs, during all of our curses, the phone will be ringing. And it will be the commissioner saying that he's let the guy go. All of this, obviously, you have to have completed Part 1. I'm pretty sure you have to do it in Act 1, I think. So, at any rate, here we go.
It's you.
Reach for his flaw.
So let's pick up where we left off last time. Where are you hiding, my beautiful Kelpie? You rescued him when he wanted to end things, but you took advantage of his condition to feed on his flaw. I think it's time for him to be rid of you. The river giveth and the river taketh away.
Okay, we have Lilac for this one. This one requires deed 6, and my deed is 5. I will put in the description if there is another side quest that will give me a deed +1 that can be completed before this one, so that you'll have the ability to clear that easier. And then Velis for that one. And then let's go check out the setup. Okay, so if you've watched any of my fights before, you'll know that I tend to focus on damage over time. I often have Lucky Chance, and I've replaced this with Terror, but I did have Ice on here. For this fight, they like to... the attacks are not as spread out as they are in other fights. Oftentimes, all 3 of them are going to make a move, or all 4 of them in the next set. We'll make a move all in the same round. So instead, we're going to be going after focuses. And so I have Fortune on Diversion, which gives a 50% chance of interrupting the plan's action. And then I have Ice on Distraction, which absolutely will slow the enemy's planned action. And actually, I'm going to switch Lucky Chance and Fortune, because I will put the higher probability on. 60% chance, we'll put that on Diversion, and then we'll move. We'll just swap those around. Check the description, and I will have what I have everywhere listed out. But basically, Lucky Chance and Ice. So basically, we're going to be attacking focus and trying to push their moves back and just try our best to slow them down. Okay, we're gonna go after him. See how all 4 of them want to attack right there in round 1? It's like, calm down. Okay, we are actually, even though it's Velis, we're going to use Lilac, and we are going to use a focus, and then I'm going to use Diversion. So he's already in Breakdown. Wrong button. So I'm going to use Lilac first to inflict damage and lower all of the enemy's focus by 1. But that's not going to guarantee hitting him. So we're going to follow up with Concussion just to make sure. So by shooting him, I now have complications with restored to health points. So I'm going to focus on Pelvin next, but I'm going to move over to Uper to get rid of his focus instead of Lilac, because I want to remove this all negative states from me. And then Diversion. -1 trait, minus the other trait, or not trait, focus, -1 focus, minus the other focus, and his trait's gone. So he is now, I'm going to switch back to Lilac, and we're going to use his so that we can get another focus off of, who is that, Clara. We do that, follow up with Concussion, and Pelvin should be gone. More complications for health. Every time I turn around, it's complication for health. Alright, so we're going to switch back to Uper. Get rid of a focus. Get rid of a focus. It'll also get rid of my negative healing state. Her trait is disabled. Now we're going to finish her off. And I'm going to use Uper to start because we're going to get some health back before we move into the second round. So I'm going to make sure and choose him first. And then me. And we should go into round 2 with really, really good start. But I have more negative effects because you cannot not have negative effects in this fight. Like, you just can't. Okay, we're going to start with Cruel Brother. And we're going to use Uper first. And then I'm going to use Diversion with a 60% chance of slowing him down. Now, he's not the first one scheduled to go, but he is scheduled to go in this round, so it's okay. And he's got Uper as his trait thing. Trait disabled. Good, we pushed him back, so now we're just going to get hit by 2, maybe, or they'll just move up. Okay, I'm going to use Uper. And then I'm going to use Distraction where I have ice to slow the enemy's planned action on Aunt Jadesia. Now, Morana has often applied slow to me at this point. If that happens, just stay with Cruel Brother for right now, because being slowed messes everything up. Okay, so now often I would use Uper for health, but we don't really need it. And I'm going to use Lilac, and we're going to lower everybody's focus by 1. We're going to do that first, and then I'll follow up with Concussion. Okay, so he's still scheduled to go. We're going to switch over to Uper. And we're going to put that on her to finish her off, because she's next on my list anyway. But I have been slowed, you can see. Down in the bottom left. But Uper's going to clear all of that for me. And disable her trait. Okay. So now we're going to start with Uper's final, so we can get some health back. And then I'll finish up with a concussion. God, look at those states. I swear to God. Gonna clear my states. God, look at all that. Bleeding, complications. Alright, we're gonna clear states. And we're gonna get rid of one more focus point. And I just got slowed again. Again, every time I turn around, she loves to slow people. We're gonna get some health back. And then my turn is like way the heck out. But we'll do concussion. That should clear my slow and get rid of this guy. Oh no, it didn't clear my slow because it didn't use... Okay, my turn still has to go on him. So let's do Liberian Veto on this guy, which should finally clear my states. Okay. Clear, clear, and then we should be able to just finish him off. And I just tend... The only reason I went with Huber first is habit, and then just in case like a trait came in. Might as well get some health back, even though I don't really need it. And then we'll go.
Why am I doing this?
Negligence.
What do I need you for? No, this is not true. Not true, not true, not true. I'm too close. I've dealt with better ones than you. You're mine.
What was that? What happened?
I'm going to say it's nothing.
You relished your freedom. It made you dizzy and I guess you fainted.
Okay. Now I would like to
Okay.
clean up. I need to air the place because it reeks. Worse than the cell.
There you go. There's horses in the sky. Obviously, go meet with Rasputin, but I'm not going to make it as part of this because it'll automatically go into Children of Satan. So, but go make sure you do that.